Hello and welcome to the Transformative Information Technology presentation of Facebook by Sarah Beth Yoder, Erica Armstrong, and myself, Sean Anderson. The topics in this presentation that we'll be covering are company history, fundamental revenue model, online competition and how Facebook took over the competition, Facebook's management, threats to Facebook's advertising model, and missteps Facebook has made, among others. Transformative technology is something that dramatically alters the course of the business environment in an entirely new way that was previously not available prior to the introduction of that new technology. So using that, we summarize Facebook using a high-level view: who is the founder, what is its current market valuation, and what is some of the company's history. Facebook's original founders are Mark Zuckerberg, Eduardo Saverin, Chris Hughes, and Dustin Moskovitz. Now, businesses are using social networking for advertisements and customer profiling, and businesses will pay large amounts of money to be featured on social networks, especially Facebook. For example, Facebook began as a website for people to check up on each other or to stay in contact with friends. Now Facebook is a virtual world with limitless sharing power. Businesses have recognized this and are using the power of social media to their advantage, as well as to the advantage of Facebook, which, as you can see, has an estimated value of $67.8 billion. The high-level view history of Facebook is that Facebook started out as a social network within Harvard's student body and was extended to other colleges before expanding to all students and later the general public. Facebook acquired massive numbers of users and eventually the company went public. Facebook makes money from advertising on the website and uses Facebook, and Facebook is free to all users. So here, given the discussion in the chapter of Gallagher's online open source book on Facebook, what is its fundamental revenue model? Well, Facebook allowed programmers to add value to Facebook through applications that programmers designed to attract users' attention. Every successful app made money for programmers and added new components to Facebook that increased Facebook's value. Because Facebook is so popular, the newest applications and concepts were developed there, making Facebook able to do and earn more. What is the single most important pillar of success for Facebook as compared to other online social network sites? How is Facebook able to achieve such a dominant position so quickly? Who were some of the online competitors that Facebook unseated? Well, Facebook offers what appears to be a more secure way to connect and share, and it originally was more secure than other social networks. Its network effects pulled many users into an already huge pool of friends, while switching costs kept them there. This quickly gave Facebook the dominant position over sites like MySpace, KickApps, Friendster, Google Plus Circles, and many more. Here we describe the management of Facebook, and Facebook has a board of directors that controls the management of the company and shareholders who own small parts but do not control Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg controls 3 of the 5 seats on the board, giving him majority control over Facebook's major decisions. Facebook department heads, divided by area of expertise, report directly to Zuckerberg. What are the key threats to Facebook's social networking advertising-based business model? Well, monetization challenges. Here we can see only so much money can be made through advertising, so it suggests that there's a cap on advertising. Facebook is moving away from 100% reliance on advertising, and this is seen by the recent addition of user payments for virtual gifts and social gaming. Potential user backlash is based mainly on privacy issues, so how Facebook chooses to use your information as you, the user. When you agree to use Facebook, people have had a lot of problems with how Facebook is potentially using that information to market you. So, are they successful now as they have been, and what missteps might they have made recently? Well, despite the controversy surrounding Facebook's inflated initial public offering in May 2012, for the first time this year, Facebook made the Fortune 500's most powerful company list, coming in at number 482 based on its revenue for the year. Facebook was in need of capital and was running out of sources in the private sector and decided after 8 years to finally become a publicly traded company with its IPO in May 2012. So here we look at how sophisticated are technologies beneath the Facebook model and why are they able to respond so quickly and rarely experience downtime. Well, here they use a technology known as a server farm, and server farms underpin the Facebook website, and a server farm brings together hundreds of thousands of servers, which is normally the core of a personal computer, and they are stacked in racks linked by routers and cooled and powered centrally. And up until about a decade ago, servers were kept in dedicated rooms at individual companies, but with the growth of the web, companies like Google, Facebook, Apple, and Amazon have started building giant centralized server farms, each containing hundreds of thousands of computers. As more and more people save their data online, or the cloud as it's known, rather than on their home computers, there is a growing need for more server farms. So Facebook does in fact use Farmville. Facebook uses very sophisticated technologies. The site is powered largely on commodity hardware, open source software, and proprietary code tailored to the specific needs to the service. And this goes back to a previous slide where we were talking about programmers writing code for Facebook to use exclusively. The Facebook cloud, the big group of connected servers that power the site, is scattered through many cities. Facebook uses server farm technology, which brings together hundreds of thousands of servers, which I just described, and this is why the website is able to recover quickly and hardly ever experience a crash. So who might the competitors to Facebook be? Well, in today's age of 3 and 4G, we see that smartphone-based messaging apps such as WhatsApp and Kik, which combine elements of text messaging and social networking. MessageMe, a new entrant into the messaging market, could also prevent competition to Facebook. There are also applications like Tango and even Apple's FaceTime and things like that might even be a competitor to Facebook. What are some of the major missteps that Facebook has made? One of the biggest missteps, according to analysts, was waiting too long to go public. In other words, they should have been looking at going public long before the 8-year window that they chose, because when they went public, the Facebook hype was already so high that a lot of analysts believe that it was overinflated, which it actually turned out to be once it hit Wall Street. Another is the constant change in privacy and profile settings, and I know that's something that is personally frustrating that Facebook does, is that they change their platform and their look and their a lot of their user agreements quite often. Activists in the media were merciless in criticizing the firm's terms of service back, I think, about 2 years ago. So now we ask, do you have trust in Facebook with your personal information? And would you let a child use Facebook, and why or why not? We've decided that we do trust Facebook with our personal information to the extent that we allow our profiles to say where we live and go to school and to be shared with our friends on the website. Beyond that, it's a little dicey on who you share your information with. As far as letting a child use Facebook, no, we would not let a child use Facebook because it takes a level of maturity to use a social networking site, and there is a lot of vulnerability for a child to be victimized on Facebook. Also, thousands of sex offenders and other miscreants have been discovered on MySpace, Facebook, and other social networks. So that will conclude our presentation, and hopefully you liked it and will give us a big giant thumbs up for Facebook. If you have any questions, let us know. You can email us or post something to the message board. All right, thanks a lot.